So I'm gonna put myself in a multiplayer lobby, and I'm gonna actually make my own party, but I'm gonna make this a private party. I can only start a party right now, but I'll just start it so I can actually go in Waterpark game mode, so I can actually use stuff. So when you're in a party, y'all, this is a little old cool feature I found out. So let me go to multiplayer really quickly and show y'all something. So y'all see Waterpark Simulator? Yeah, I'm obviously on the game. I'm gonna do invite only, so if you're gonna test this out, show y'all. So y'all know where my audio sounds okay. Yeah, it sounds the same like always. But how am I using this on my other videos? Look, I'm trying to use it now, but it don't work. This is not using either. This don't work. Or this right now. So y'all want to know the trick. So when you're in the game, okay, so I actually found this out. My friend told me about it, but there's something called switch voice chat. Now I'm in the Waterpark Simulator voice chat. Hello, everyone. Calm down. To the water park. You see, this is cool. Hello, 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. Hello. Hold on. Okay. Hello. Hello. Yep, you can hear myself on the other radio. This is actually the cool part about this, including you can use. Hello, everyone. We are opening very soon. Yeah, you can tell. That's kind of cool. So it will say switch to voice chat. It'll tell you that. But I'm not doing anything, so I'm just loading the game and showing y'all that feature. You just gotta press change voice chat on your party. You just gotta press the PlayStation button, then go to your party, then press square when you're in that type of Waterpark Simulator. So it's kind of cool. This is how people are using these. Hello. It's very cool, honestly. And it actually changes my voice, so it sounds very. But honestly, they're a bit of a thing called where Discord will try and change my voice as well. Oh, what is this about?
The Minutemen's general at first, only to return to Preston Garvey later, asking for help with building the teleporter in Fallout 4. To find out, I first completed the quest to become the general. The settlers' problem by taking their lives.
Most of this is very cool. Like, I never expect this was a feature. So, like, it shows me I'm holding the other video. I'm at the radio, and actually, you can hear myself. So, like, hello? Can you hear me? Copy. Yep, loud and clear. It's very cool. And actually, I don't think I'm gonna be using multiplayer more, so I can actually do this. Since this is so cool. In case my friends hop on as well. Hello. Oh my god. I can hear myself doing 3 times. I've seen my other friend attached to this. Hey. Well, that should help displaying the game very well, so he'll actually understand this. So, like, this will actually help my other friend understand, like, I'm telling him about it. Since, you know, I want to tell him. Within 2 days by my math. But luckily, like, there's only a limit on PlayStation names. Hey, go away. Thank God. Okay, there we go. So that is a big text. That'll take a very long time to read, but it's fine. Here we go. Hello. I actually like this. I actually like this, on my opinion. It's very interesting. And now I can switch back to party. So it's kind of cool. I guess, like, is a mode, like... Oh, wait a minute. So I realized something. You can click on yourself, and it'll say, game. Waterpark Simulator. You click on you, then you click on Waterpark Simulator. Now Waterpark Simulator is technically your leader now. Voice. What is this game, by the way? This is so cool. So Waterpark Simulator can be your game host instead. Your party host. That's actually cool. Honestly, I'm liking... But when I open up, I'm gonna always be on multiplayer now, because I want to be now, because how good our water park is looking now. Said, I don't need to deal with our game actually doing this all the time. In my opinion, I feel like we're gonna have a funner time with this. You can tell, I'm gonna probably be in multiplayer, including I'm in the voice chat mode for Waterpark Simulator. So this is actually amazing, by the way. I'm actually got surprised when he found that out. I'm like, what? Really? They're that future? Y'all can tell our water park actually looks cleaner. Honestly, I'm not able to get it to look that nice, but in my opinion, it looks better than what it did. I did do some graffiti art. But in real life, graffiti art would be easier. You can tell I do have a microphone up there, so y'all can see that, like, when I'm talking. And when I go quiet, it disappears. Yeah, I gotta check 6 people in, so teenager. Oh my god, someone just broke in. Oh yeah, we do have a team system. So I have to like very much pay attention to people. So I don't. You're gonna be noticing. Senior. 5 out of technically, yeah, 10. Out of 10. Senior slide pass, 4 hours. Teen. Community play copyright free music. Hello, everyone. We're into the water park today. Time for opening it. I think you opened them 1 minute ago. I don't know. Actually. 8 hours ago. Senior. And yeah, slide pass. And not that. Now we just need 2 more people.
Thriller by Michael Jackson. So for this cover, I need a black zip-up hoodie, a white suit with white pants, and a little pink leopard print handkerchief. So I had a zip-up hoodie, and I put that on, and then I bought a white suit, which cost me $64, and the suit came with a pink tie, so I had the idea to use that as the pink handkerchief, so I folded it up and put it in my pocket, and then I got the lighting set up, and then I posed trying my best to replicate how he looks in the cover, and once I got a photo I liked, I went into Photoshop, I cut my stuff out, and gave me that glow effect, and this is the final result. What Alan color should I do next? Today, I recreate the Alan...
Alright, Jake, it's all about tempo. You're like a pendulum and a grandfather clock. Now, all shoulders. Grandfather clock. I've got the shoulders. There it is, shoulders. Boom! You know what we call that? Coachable. Thank you. Don't settle for
4 hours, adult, senior.
Alright, Jake, it's all about tempo.
I'm gonna slide past, but
Sins first. We must protect all sins. You're protecting the wastelanders too, right? God, humans. It's a first-generation sin. That's junk, so I'm not going to protect it. I'm only going to protect third-generation sins and above.
I'm Preston Garvey of the Fallout 4 Minutemen. We put the safety of settlers and the people of the wasteland above everything else. Sins, fake humans, gone.
Sins first. We must protect all sins.
You're protecting the wastelanders too, right?
God, humans. It's a first-generation sin. That's junk, so I'm not going to protect it. I'm only going to protect third-generation sins and above.
there you go.
Did you know Earth Song was never released as a US single? In 1995, Michael Jackson chose not to release Earth Song as a commercial.
Honestly, I am super surprised about this. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Actually, this would be a cool intro for Waterpark Simulator. You know what? Why not be doing me than this? So some intro into music, then that. Okay. Honestly, that's a good idea. I'll blame me on that. Bam.
Single in the United States. Instead, the focus was on Europe, where audiences strongly connected with its emotional message about war, environmental destruction, and humanity. The song reached number one across several European countries and became Michael Jackson's best-selling single ever in the UK, staying at the top for 6 consecutive weeks. Did you know Earth new snackables by Lunchables?
It's like Trade at War.
Maggie got rejected 46 times by her favorite reality show. They even carried out elaborate role-playing to pass
It's
the
Marge, not Maggie. What the fuck is going on? Then someone calls someone Brian when it's technically Preston. The baby is Marge. It's Marge. Yeah. Oh shit, she's running. What? Oh, you have to freeze.
Yet none of it worked. Seeing this, Lisa re-edited their audition footage and secretly submitted it to the production team behind their backs.
Mary, kid, you're on the show. Hell no. We're here on behalf of some different women.
Sure enough, Lisa and Bart Smooth talking successfully gained recognition from the program crew. But before officially participating, Maggie and Homer had to sign a liability waiver, and they were then brought to a remote island to test everyone's abilities. The first challenge awaited them the second they landed. Find something that did not belong to them inside their suitcase. Maggie was confident of victory, yet she could not locate any unfamiliar item no matter what she tried. I'm sorry, Homer and Marge. You've been...
Don't say it.
eliminated.
Oh no, we can't be the first couple kicked off. It's the ultimate humiliation.
To make matters worse, for the sake of the show's confidentiality, they could not return home until the program aired, and all calls would be monitored at all times. If they leaked even a little inside information, they would be ordered to pay millions of US dollars in compensation.
Your mother and I are excited to be part of the Amazing Place family. All further inquiries should be submitted in writing to Dante Busco Productions, Burbank, California.
What the hell are you talking about?
This compensation is hereby terminated. You are each entitled to one handful of bubble bath.
Trapped with restricted freedom, Maggie suffered greatly, but Homer loved the current situation, as he got 3 hotel rooms and unlimited hearty buffets. That changed when the two accidentally walked past the production team's editing room, where they learned the real reason they were eliminated. Homer had eaten the chocolate that was not in Maggie's luggage. Maggie got rejected 46 times by her favorite reality show. They even carried out elaborate role-playing to pass the audition, yet none of it worked. Seeing this, Lisa re-edited their audition footage and secretly submitted it to the production team behind their backs.
Mary, kid, you're on the show. Hell no. We're here on behalf of some different women.
Sure enough, Lisa and Bart Smooth talking successfully gained recognition from the program crew, but before officially participating, Maggie and Homer had to sign
Oh my god, as always.
Oh, Saturday, you are simply glorious.
You might be drinking the last tea of your life from this teapot. So, how is this possible? It is called the Assassin's Teapot, and is designed to pour 2 different liquids from the same pot. When 2 enemies sat at the same table, supposedly to make peace over tea, the other person would ask the host to drink first, just to make sure the tea was safe. However, that was exactly when the real danger began. Inside, there were 2 separate chambers, and the secret was hidden in 2 tiny holes concealed in the handle. If the host covered the top hole, he poured himself normal tea, but if he covered the bottom one, he poured poison for his enemy. Only the...
It was an accident.
There are no accidents.
Yes, I know. It was an...
Only Credelio Quattro, PA1
The fuck? Let me go down. Okay, I want to get a repair person I want to hire. And I'm gonna lose a ton of money, but...
I'm scared, Mom. What if they take me?
Barney Butterfinger, they're always like us.
eBay boxes that sell raisins go before you, Butterfinger. I mean, Barterfinger.
No one ever wants the apple. They must be afraid there's a razor blade in me. Yeah, that's the reason.
What's that? Where am I going? You're going to heaven, Dad. Those pearly gates look a lot like teeth. Change is always hard. Cigarette breath!
Oh, thank God. We made it through the night.
The
Now you're on a high shelf where they'll forget about you forever. Why won't the earth take me? Candy.
Homer, no!
Don't be silly, honey. Chocolate doesn't feel anything.
No, God, no!
Dad! I can't listen to this horror!
Okay, I'm on it.
Thank you.
I'm scared, Mom.
Types of Minecraft players. Alright, dude, I just finished mining. Mining? I did that days ago. Did you use creative mode? Creative mode? What's that? You know what creative mode is? Bro, I swear I did it. Okay, man, we're gonna go slay the dragon now. Dude, I said we're going to the end. Alright, have fun. You're not gonna come? Susan isn't gonna build herself. What are you hitting me for? Fight me. No, I don't wanna. Fight me, please fight me. I'll do anything. Types of Minecraft.
Most people don't know how much plastic is in our brain right now. Well, I've spent the last 4 days making this video because there's so much conflicting information, so buckle up, listen, it's actually pretty interesting. Last year, a study dissolved the tissue of about 50 brains to analyze the amount of plastic left behind. And basically, they found that people who died recently had an average of about 7 grams of plastic, or about the weight of this plastic spoon. But now, other scientists are calling this study a complete joke, and that they likely unknowingly included other particles into their calculations, which inflated their answers. But what we do know is that plastic is penetrating our brains, and higher amounts of it have been found in dementia patients, and scientists don't know why. Most people don't know.
Okay.
How it feels to chew 5 gum. Sour hits and sweet hits back. Stimulate your senses.
2 years ago, I told you my dream.
To change the way the world eats candy forever.
And for the past 2 years, we've been doing it. Last year, we released 19 new candies, became the #1 selling candy in Target, and Jerry even went skydiving. But what if I told you, job's not finished?
Job finished?
There's still so many towns that don't have joyride. Like Barson, Wyoming, there's no joyride for 100 miles. Our goal is to make joyride a top candy in America. So to do this, we're expanding into stores like Publix, Casey's, Love's. And on top of that, this year we're releasing our best candy ever, including 2 of my childhood favorites. Can't tell you what they are yet. But if this video gets 1 like, I'll drop a teaser of the new candies. 2 years ago, I told you my dream.
To change the way the world eats candy forever.
And for the past 2 years, we've been doing it. Last year, we released 19 new candies, became the #1 selling candy in Target, and Jerry even went skydiving. But what if I told you, job's not finished?
Job finished?
There's still so many towns that don't have joyriding. Like Barson, Wyoming, there's no joyride for 100 miles. Our goal is to make joyride a top candy in America. So to do this, we're expanding into stores like Publix, Casey's, Love's. And on top of that, this year we're releasing our...
Do you remember what you did to me?
Spider-Man with his hand in a cookie jar. Whoever brings me that photo gets a job. What are you waiting for? Chinese New Year? Go, go, go.
I'm on it, boss. Never get that shot. Oh, we'll see.
Spider-Man used to make me feel safe. Now I'm afraid to walk home from work.
My son taught the world of this guy.
I have a 9-year-old daughter who loves Spider-Man. Who's she supposed to look up to now?
This is the guy that gave the key to the city to?
Want to put some dirt in your eye?
Oh, good morning. It's a beautiful day, huh? What was it you said? Never get that picture? There's your hero.
Huh. You're trash, Brock.
Excuse me. The picture's a fake. Show this to your editor. Tell him to check his source next time.
It's a fake. Empire State Photographic Department confirms it.
Pack your things. Get out of my building.
I was just...
You're fired!
Peter! What are you doing? Excuse me, if you buy me GTA 6, I'll give you $100. Could you get it for me? Could you get it for me? Excuse me, if you buy me GTA 6, I'll give you $100.
Dad, we finally drained all the water. Let's get the tractors out, start chopping dirt, and get ready to plant.
Can't.
What do you mean can't? The ponds are empty.
Take a step out there.
Okay.
Ah, ground's still wet.
And the tractor weighs a whole lot more than you do.
So after we're waiting.
Hold on. Oh yeah, I was watching YouTube. That's right, unmuted. But honestly, my opinion, I liked it. Oh, we just closed. That's right. The next day, we should actually I feel like we're doing a good job. We have a repair lady, a ticket lady. Already done the mission. I'm not
Waiting for the water to drain. Now we're waiting on the dirt?
Yep.
Dad, we finally drained all the water. Let's get the tractors out, start chopping dirt, and get ready to play.
Ciao.
Principal killed all the kids.
On the carpet.
Batman! It's been done. Green Lantern! All I need is one classic character.
Stupid lawn chair. Don't fault you. Ow. This'll teach that stupid chair. I'm on fire. Oh, I hope no one's drawing this. Oh, he's drawing the old man, huh? I hate you so much.
Oh, this is perfect. Couple of stink lines around his butt, and I'm done.
Angry Dad rocks! Arg! I'm angry. That's like something my dads would say. Simpson, you created a timeless comic character.
Bart, this is just Dad. Maybe Angry Dad needs a sidekick. Know-it-all sister. Can she have a pony? And the last line in the scene? Batman!
What's behind the fence at the Disneyland Lego store? 3 new giant Lego builds are under wraps at the downtown Disney Lego store, replacing the Toy Story and Beauty and the Beast displays that have been there for a long time, I guess. But what are the new ones? Thanks to the power of lifting my phone over the wall, we can see over the guarding wall to the rest of the Lego build. I even came back at night to see the builds light up. Here are the rest of the Marvel heroes, and then Ray is standing underneath the ATSD, and if you look all the way over the right, somebody wanted to build a snowman. But peeking over the fence isn't the only reason I came here on such a hot day. As soon as we entered the delightfully air-conditioned Lego store, we were greeted by the dapper and distinguished Hunter, who you've probably seen his adorable Lego duckling, Derica. Derica is really popular. We even saw Derica not that long ago at the massive Naboo build at Brickworld, Chicago.
Well, she's
Hunter
actually
showed us
doing the most
new
work.
Anaheim Lego store passport cover. I've been keeping my Lego passport in a plastic bag. It's gotten a little worn as I've traveled to some 40 different Lego stores across the country. Now, I can stow Charlotte in mine, me in Charlotte's, how do you say that? Put our Lego passports in here, and there's even room for my Lego driver's license, and my Lego passport, and even my Lego minifig Lego passport.
Well, she actually repaired everything for
What's
us.
behind the fence at the Disneyland Lego store? 3 new giant Lego builds are under wraps at the downtown Disney Lego store, replacing the...
The floor is lava! And here's how we brought it to life using Adobe Fire. Our main challenge was making the lava look like it was actually in the water. So we relied on 2 elements, lighting and set design. For lighting, we covered our floor with loads of tubes and panel lights to simulate the water burning.
How do movie theaters get the movies? What? How does AMC, Cinemark, Dolby, all these different movie theaters, how do they get the Spider-Man movie? You think the director of Spider-Man is burning discs and mailing them out to all these locations? Well, for IMAX, they have to send it on a crate. No, they don't. So what do they do with the other ones? Digital. So they're just emailing one of the biggest, most gate-kept movies of all time through Yahoo. Now, I don't know if it's email, but they're digital. And they got some 16-year-old trusted with these files. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? What do you think it is? Getting delivered by the Undertaker in a briefcase? He brings in, like, the disk drive, and he's like, hey, this is the Marvel thumb drive. Literally, there'd be so many leaks. You're putting that trust in millions of people and it does not go wrong one time? How is that possible? How are movie theaters get Dolby, all these different... This world, everyone is born with one clone. When you turn 18, you can use it to bring anyone back to life. Some sold their video games, others saved them from
12 hours after Jafar Jackson announced that he was joining Supermax, 3 members of the Jackson family publicly opposed him. The first was Janet Jackson. She strongly dislikes the Michael Jackson biopic. She believes the film is not truly meant to honor Michael, but rather that Jermaine is using Michael's global influence to create a Hollywood path for his son, Jafar. And now, Jafar joining Supermax is simply another opportunity built on.
Why are some fans upset about the new Black Panther? Some fans aren't happy with reports that David Johnson will play the new Black Panther. Many wanted actors like Damson Idris, while others hoped Marvel would somehow bring back Michael B. Jordan. Some critics have even complained that David is too short to look convincing next to characters like Shuri or M'Baku. But the biggest issue isn't his height. Many fans simply don't want anyone taking on the Black Panther mantle because they believe T'Challa should never be recast after Chadwick Boseman.
The internet.
How does the Air Force actually decide which jet each pilot gets to fly? Most people assume it's pure luck, since that's exactly what those viral videos look like, with pilots opening a folder and the whole room losing it over something like a B-2 bomber. But none of that is random, because
The name.
entire process comes down to one thing: class rank, built from flight performance, academic testing, and officer evaluations combined into a single score. So on drop night, the top-ranked student picks first from the list of available jets, and everyone else picks in order until the last-ranked pilot gets whatever nobody else wanted. How does the Air Force act?
Means the first one.
SpongeBob found a free ice cream stand on the
Okay,
roadside.
so
He immediately rushed inside the fishbone-shaped shop, although Patrick noticed that something was wrong. He still asked SpongeBob to get him 2 chocolate ice creams. Just as SpongeBob successfully got the ice cream, his hand suddenly got stuck to it. At that moment, the ground began shaking violently. The ice cream stand instantly collapsed. Just as SpongeBob was about to be swallowed, he bit off the monster's arm. SpongeBob immediately fell into the car. Patrick was terrified. He slammed on the gas pedal and drove away as fast as he could. The monster fish chased after them from behind. After realizing it couldn't catch them, the monster created a small cat as bait. But SpongeBob and Patrick weren't fooled. They immediately jumped out of the car. Just as the monster swallowed the car, an even bigger fish appeared and swallowed the monster whole. Luckily, SpongeBob found the road they needed to take. But unfortunately, there was a deep and endless-looking canyon blocking their path. Patrick wanted to try going down, but SpongeBob had already given up. At that moment, Princess Minty discovered them. She told them that Bikini Bottom had been taken over by Plankton. Everyone had become his slaves. Now, only they could save Bikini Bottom. 2 of them were scared. So, Princess Minty decided to turn them into adults. She told them to close their eyes. Then she picked 2 pieces of seaweed, placed them on their faces, just like that. SpongeBob and Patrick were wearing fake beards. They immediately became confident and jumped straight off the cliff. Luckily, a piece of seaweed caught them. They foolishly believed that they survived because they were adults now. So the 2 continued moving forward. Along the way, they avoided every danger perfectly. They even walked out from inside a monster's stomach. In the end, they landed right in the hands of another monster, just as they were about to be eaten.
Yeah, go back.
All the monsters were drawn toward them, even obediently followed behind them. The 2 traveled through a narrow and winding canyon, and eventually arrived at Shell City. But at that moment, the assassin hired by Plankton was already waiting for them. He ripped off their fake beards in one move. When the fake beards fell to the ground, the 2 instantly lost their confidence. Just as the assassin was about to attack, a giant boot came crashing down from above, and flattened him instantly. Owner of that boot was the one-eyed Cyclops guard of Shell City. SpongeBob and Patrick immediately turned around and ran. But how could they possibly outrun a giant? Soon, the 2 were captured by the Cyclops. After that, they were taken into Shell City. SpongeBob found a free...
In Among Us, you've probably seen something strange. When your body splits in half, there is only one big bone in the middle. At first, players laughed and thought the game creators were just too lulled to draw a full skeleton. But why would a space creature only have one single bone in its entire body? It turns out the makers did this on purpose. If they drew realistic blood, guts, and a full skeleton, the game would look too scary and get banned in some countries. In Among Us, you've probably seen something...
The Aether Portal is in Minecraft after 12 years. One of the most popular mods in Minecraft history is the Aether mod, where you build a portal out of glowstone and water that leads to the Aether Dimension, a mythical land above the clouds. This gained popularity on YouTube, leading many youngins like myself to... The Aether Portal is in Minecraft after 12 years. One of the most popular...
Well.
The Aether Portal is in Minecraft after 12
Oh, yeah.
years. One of the most popular mods in Minecraft history is the Aether mod, where you build a portal out of glowstone and water that leads to the Aether Dimension, a mythical land above the clouds. This gained popularity on YouTube, leading many youngins like myself to try this in vanilla and get nothing, but also led to the mod's developer being hired by Mojang. And in the April Fool's snapshot, you can vote to enable Other Portal, which makes the Aether Portal actually form. And going inside teleports you 500 blocks up and gives the message, Error 404, terrain not found, and you fall to the surface. The Aether Portal is in Minecraft after 12 years. One of the most...
This is the best e-bike that you can buy for under $1,000. It's the electric XB4, and my favorite feature is that it folds up small enough to put in the back of any car. Rare photos you don't see every day. Part 51. This is the world's first ATM, installed in London in 1967. Next, this rare photo shows the original Hollywood camera used to film silent movies over a century ago. Here is the world's oldest surviving teddy bear, made in the early 1900s. This photo captures the very first McDonald's restaurant before it became a global fast food empire. Here is a rare look inside an old-fashioned bank vault built over 100 years ago. Finally, this is one of the earliest photographs ever taken from the top of the Eiffel Tower. Don't forget to subscribe for more rare photos every day. Rare photos you don't see every day. Part 51. This is the world's first ATM.
So this guy went viral after starting a series where he lets a falling piece of bread answer questions from his comment. Bread, am I gay? Bread, will I find love? Bread, should I get back with my ex? Let's settle this once and for all. Dearest Bread, is the earth flat? Bread guy even found himself a bread girl, and instead of doing a cake cutting, they did a bread cutting. So this guy went viral after starting a series where he lets a falling piece of bread answer questions from his comment. Bread, am I gay? Bread, will I find love? Bread, should I get back with my ex? Let's settle this.
One player built a hospital worth $32 million without curing a single patient. In 2 Point Hospital, he hired the cheapest medical students, designed the entrance like a maze, and built glass-walled examination rooms and toilets. Soon, the halls filled with patients, ghosts, and vomit. Then he realized diagnosing patients made money, but treating them did not. So he removed every treatment room, charged only for diagnoses, and displayed expensive machines purely as decoration. Even with a 0% cure rate and zero reputation, the hospital became worth millions. Then he fired all 22 doctors and made the hospital's only janitor its sole doctor. One player built a hospital.
Rare photos you don't see every day. This is the original Hollywood Bowl, before it became one of America's most famous outdoor theaters. Next, this rare photo shows workers installing the very first traffic lights in New York City. Here is the first U.S.
So they were not two lights. They were not 3, but 2. Okay. Hello everyone. We're close. Just leave right now. Goodbye. I thought he sent me a... Who just sent me a party invite? Is he in a party with someone? I don't know, actually. I'm probably doing that. Check my bell. Yeah. It's with someone else.
Airmail flight preparing for takeoff in 1918. This photo captures the construction of the Hoover Dam during the Great Depression. Here is the very first Lego factory in Denmark, before the company became a global brand. Finally, this is the world's first television news studio, where live broadcasts began to change history. Don't forget to subscribe for more rare...
Oh shit. Children builders.
Parents who told the worst lies to their kids. A 6-year-old boy had a black puppy named Murphy.
Oh my God.
He came home and his mom was finishing giving the dog a bath. But when the dog came out, the boy thought he looked a bit different. His mom said that the water was probably too hot, which made the dog shrink. He thought it was strange, but believed her. When he turned 17, he asked his teacher what temperature makes dogs shrink. The teacher laughed, but then realized he was serious. When he asked his mom, she confessed everything. The original dog was hit by a car, and his parents bought a new one to take its place. Parents who told the worst...
Rare photos you were never supposed to see, part 48. This is the enormous heart of a blue whale, the largest animal ever known to have lived.
Mom, you cut the tether.
Your mother set us free!
Don't celebrate too much.
Shut my head, what?
Who said that?
That's right. It's me, Judge Harm, through the magic of fiber optics.
Hey, how about that?
Don't be mad at Homer. I was the one who cut the rope.
Are you threatening me with that knife?
No.
Just say it.
And frankly, Judge, I think you're a fool.
You do, huh?
You're so busy thinking
making up crazy ways to punish people, you can't see how much I love my kids.
Your Honor, I'd like to be tried separately.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, Judge Harmon, but we are not bad parents. And there isn't a tether in this world with enough fiber optics to make me say we are. She's such a butthole. Mom, you cut the tether.
The popsicle story began when little Frankie left a sweet drink out overnight. Boom! Popsicle was born. 120 years later, we're still dreaming up the most exciting and refreshing pops.
The internet got some crazy news over the last few days, and let's talk about it. First, iShowSpeed went absolutely insane after Cristiano Ronaldo invited him to his wedding and gave him permission to live stream the whole thing. But unfortunately, Cristiano was just an AI character that he was talking to. Next up, a showing of Spider-Man. Brand new day had to be cleared out after someone let out a fart so bad that the smell forced everyone to leave. I honestly don't even want to imagine how it is. But also on that note, the movie just had the biggest U.S. opening weekend in history. It made 300...
Don't care. I don't care about a dang gay movie. That's a kid's movie, in my opinion. Putting a change Spider-Man like so many times. What's the point of watching Spider-Man when you know they change it 100 times?
Almost stopped the song that made him the king of pop, and the reason is unbelievable. In 1978, desperate to break free from his child star image, Michael locked himself in a room with a cheap tape recorder, beatboxed the bass line, and even banged spoons on glass jars to bring the beat in his head to life. That song became Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. But when his deeply religious mother heard the title, she was convinced it was about and begged him not to release it. Michael refused. He took the rough demo straight to Quincy Jones, and the song made the album anyway. The result? A #1 hit, his first sologram, and the moment he proved he could become superstar on his own. So, would you defy your own mother to chase your biggest dream?
No, not probably, but I would tell her about it, then explain what it is, but you know.
Favorite video game of all time?
Ooh, The Last of Us. The second one. So good.
Watch the series? Are you watching the HBO?
I have not watched the series because I love the game so much.
Have you played as yourself in Fortnite? There are multiple skins, I believe, of you.
You know what, dude? I am so bad at Fortnite that I cannot play it because I don't even think I've ever got a kill in Fortnite. When you play those people that start building stuff, I don't know what to do.
Favorite video game of all time?
Ooh, The Last of Us. The second one.
Alright, I finally have a new sword. But the sword has this weird goop all over. But that's okay, because I can just wipe it off, and now it's perfect. Stupid blacksmith, he didn't even clean the blade. Maybe that blacksmith wasn't stupid. That sword rusted so fast without oil, but at least I learned my lesson. From now on, I'll always oil my blade. I just wonder why it keeps getting stuck in the sheath now. Oh, I think I get it now. If I leave a sword sitting next to a vent, the wood in the side will start to contract, trapping the sword. Well, that's such an easy fix. I just have to set the sword somewhere else. Good thing I'm subscribed to Mini Katana. Alright, I finally... Outback Steakhouse.
Hey, hon? Yeah, Mom? Hon? Yeah, what's up, Mom? Hon, can you hear me? Yeah, Mom, what's up? Hon, are you deaf? Why can't you hear me? Mom, I can hear you. What? Hon! Hon, why are you yelling? Hey, hon? Yeah, Mom? Hon?
Times Michael Jackson was just being himself. The king of pop went to the supermarket for the first time like a normal person. And before you know it, he started playing Frisbee with strangers. And when he missed, the opponent sprayed whipped cream on his head. Times Michael Jackson was just being himself. The king of pop went to the supermarket for the first time like a normal person. And before you know it, he started playing Frisbee with strangers. And when he missed, the opponent sprayed whipped cream.
In 1998, a boss fight cheated by reading your actual memory card. Psycho Mantis is a villain who says he can read your mind. To prove it, he reads your save files, your real ones, and tells you what other games you've been playing. Then he tells you to put your controller on the floor and moves it with his mind. It vibrates by itself. Then the fight starts, and you can't hit him. He knows what button you're pressing before you press it. The real answer isn't in the game. Unplug your controller and plug it into port 2. He can't read what isn't connected. 10 years later, they brought him back, and he panicked. The new console didn't have memory cards anymore. In 1998,
everyone thought Oliver Tree was singing Life Goes On, but we've all been hearing it wrong. He was actually saying Life Goes Onion. This interview finally reveals why.
On the way over here, I was listening to that song of yours that goes, Life goes on and on and on and on.
I'm telling you right now, the original lyrics was Life Goes Onion. Life goes on and on and on and on.
Oh.
DirecTV is looking pretty trim these days with these genre packs. Finally, your favorite channels and streaming apps are bundled.
Bart and Lisa decide to open a lemonade stand.
Lemonade, sweet sunshine in your mouth. Buy a cup or I punch my sister. It's true, he's not bluffing.
But it turns out that nobody showed up for the lemonade, so Bart gets an idea.
Maybe we should put $1 in the jar. Find the pump. What are we, a piano bar?
Soon the dollar attracted everyone in the neighborhood to come.
I'll take 15 lemonades. Make that 16. Oh!
Lousy dog. If you had your way, I'd walk you every day. Lemonade!
Even Homer sees the lemonade stand while walking the dog, which makes him cut in the line for the refreshment.
6 cups, please, and put it on that tab.
Keep moving, Deadbeat. Cash only.
Fine. Lemonade for babies anyway. I'm going to Moe's for beer. Have fun drinking your lemonade, babies.
Homer's car soon broke down, so he asks Lisa to borrow her bike to ride it to Moe's bar.
Lisa, can Daddy borrow your bike?
I guess.
Soon Bart and Lisa ran out of lemonade, but their chef was creating a new batch.
Don't worry, folks. Our master chef is stirring up a fresh batch.
Soon a city attorney showed up and presented his badge, while explaining that they must have a vending license to sell products. But Bart and Lisa didn't have one.
Can I see your vendor's license? I think we don't have one. 35 cents? Where did that come from? Can't be mine. Must be yours.
Bart then starts to bribe the lawyer, but he turned down the offer and called for in 3 men to destroy the...
I bought a mystery key. So I found this key on eBay that's marketed as a mystery key that can apparently open a lock in my house, but it doesn't tell you which one, and so I decided to purchase it to see what it would open. Now at first I figured maybe it could open the suitcase containing my diamond play button, but unfortunately it wouldn't fit in, and so then I tried my other diamond play button, but again, it also didn't fit. I found a random lock lying around, so I thought it could be that, but once again it didn't seem to fit, and then I figured it could be to open this suitcase because I previously lost the key for it, but it still couldn't do that. I have a transformer, so I figured that maybe the key could turn the mecha version of it into a car, and I tried penetrating all of his holes, but unfortunately no luck there. And I even tried doing it on my Target ball mascot, but again, piercing his holes with the key didn't do anything. I next figured that maybe the key was used to remove the wall socket, so I stuck it in there. Just kidding, don't do that, for real, it's dangerous. But I did try the downstairs door that leads to a secret room that I can't open, but there wasn't even a keyhole on there. And so the last place I checked was on my basement door to go upstairs, on the off chance that I'd be able to open it and finally escape from my basement. And after fidgeting around with it, the mystery key actually worked, opening it up and freeing me from the basement. So now I'm free. I bought a mystery key.
He is the most...
When Fluffy was at Disneyland with Jonah Hill, he said,
"Oh, we should get him a ride. Oh, we should get him a ride. There's a ride here at Disneyland. It's called Splash Mountain. No seatbelt, no pool bar. You just get in and go."
So they got in line and got him a log.
I see people getting off the ride with these little note cards. I go, "What are those?" He goes, "Oh, they take a photo of you when you go downhill. 3 minutes go by, the moment true. We get to the hill. How about you turn around and go, "Ooh, let's splash the camera." I say,
As soon as they went down, they splashed.
we go by the picture, and there's a lady behind the counter with her hand on the screen. Oh, ladies, there's one too. We gotta sneak out of here. We get past the picture room, and then we get stopped by Disney security. Like with a screen. You guys see what I see here? That's a disgrace to this park. I can't believe anyone could take such a photo. My question to you guys, do you recognize the 2 big women in this picture?
And when they got close to the picture, he realized something.
And that is that when 2 full-grown fluffy men are going downhill at a 45-degree angle with no shirts on going like this, we both look like sexy bitches.
When Fluffy was at Disneyland with
What's that, Daddy?
Well, that's Mercury, Jake, the planet closest to the sun. What it's doing down here by the wharf, I haven't the foggiest, but we should probably ask a scientist.
I'm a guy, you jackass! I didn't know you looked so good in shorts. Ow! What? Oh, you don't have an eye spliced in this mooring line. Here, I'll just tie a bowline in there and make one for you. That's it, Holder. Roger Williams Park. That sounds like a job for the A-team.
Hi, Dad.
Go to your room.
Okay.
Thanks for coming to my birthday party, Jake Ryan.
Thanks for having me to your birthday party, Peter. Make a wish.
It's already come true.
Here's your present.
No, Jake! Not like this! Ah!
Oh, the baby's kicking. Want to feel?
Sure. Ow! Ow! Oh, you a freaking dead kid!
Peter!
What's that, Daddy?
Well, that's Mercury, Jake, the planet closest to the sun. What it's doing down here by the wharf, I haven't the foggiest, but we should probably ask a scientist.
I'm a guy, you jackass! I didn't know you looked so good in shorts. Ow! What? Oh, you don't have an eye spliced in this mooring line. Here, I'll just tie a bowline in there and make one for you. That's it, Holder. Roger Williams.
If you're feeding the family or just want more food for your money, Huey Magoo's just dropped new value meals starting at $9.99.
I don't know why, but when I decided this, I don't know what floor what really does. Yeah, this was the original floor design. I don't know, but I don't like it. Like,
every single
little red dot you see here on screen is a temporary flight restriction put in place by the FAA in the United States. Some are simply around things like World Cup stadiums, and the biggest one is of course around Washington DC, but we have a few interesting ones here as well. One very interestingly shaped one here off the coast of Florida for of course space operations, and of course the very famous Disney TFR, and then a few along the Mexico-US border as well. I could spend all day looking at these. Every single
Yesterday, I was at the park when I noticed something weird. Sour Patch Kids is the most followed candy brand on Instagram, but they post photos like this that somehow get tens of thousands of likes. The weird part is, on literally every single post, the top comments are from other massive brands. Oreo, Swedish Fish, Nutter Butter, Pop-Tarts, Sunny D, Carl's Jr., Hanes? What does Hanes know about candy? I did some research and realized all of these accounts post practically the exact same content, and they all have thousands of shares. Since my goal is for my candy brand Joyride to pass Sour Patch Kids and Instagram followers, here's my
So I can redefine this. I can show you all in the video. On and
Step 2, post it to our Joyride Sweets account.
did not know the glitch. I redefected it trying to.
Let's go run 5 miles around some water with my Fiji water. Alright, here we go.
So I think I got that on video.
A boy asked his parents, there's a kid in my class who's going deaf. Everyone laughs when he mishears a question. Can I invite him over? His father didn't.
Hello,
Don't
everyone.
broken kids into this.
Hello, everyone.
The boy left a folded paper on the kitchen table. A school hearing test with his own name on it. Suddenly, everyone
Hello.
made sense. The loud TV,
Hello.
the repeated questions,
Hello.
the doorbell he never heard. When they rushed to his room, he was awake, waiting. He whispered, I was that kid. I just wanted to know what you really thought of me. At dinner, a boy asked his parents, there's a kid in my class who's going deaf. Everyone laughs when he mishears a question. Can I invite him over? His father didn't even look up. Don't bring broken kids into this house. Pick normal friends. His mom just nodded. That night, the boy left a folded paper on the kitchen table. A school hearing test with his own name on it. Suddenly, everything made sense. The loud TV, the repeated questions, the doorbell he never heard. When they rushed to his room, he was awake, waiting. He whispered, I was that kid. I just wanted to know what...
We're not buying night shift
vending
yet.
machine gives you a picture of a completely random stranger. So one guy decided to figure out who he was and ask how his photo got there. He started with a reverse image search, getting absolutely nowhere. Heading to the streets of Tokyo, he printed a massive version of the photo, showing it to hundreds of passing faces and taping flyers all over the city. With the real world giving him nothing, he took the search online and uploaded a video asking the internet for help. And against all odds, the commenter actually recognized the face and dropped his real name. But when he googled it, he found out the man in the picture had passed away years ago, having casually sold his photo for $400 just to be stuffed inside. This Japanese vending machine gives you a picture of a
The pill must be reduced by my amazing new shrink ray. And now, who would like a lifetime of perfect health?
I'll take it.
That sounds like Maggie.
Oh,
She's
fuck.
right here. Your daughter has 30 minutes before the acid dissolves the capsule. But we can rescue her by sending
Look
a
at us, we can do that.
miniaturized vessel through Mr. Burns' body.
The smart water bottle will not leave me alone. This thing was $70 and
Oh, let me say sorry. Let me send him sorry, man. Don't say oh sorry button. Oh tets. Oh sorry message. So clear. There we go.
whole point is it reminds you to drink water, which means...
In the One Block at a Time April Fool's update, you're actually able to place a barrel on top of your head and walk around all sneakily. However, this feature was so cool, this creator brought the feature to the main game through a mod. It lets you place a barrel on your head and walk sneakily through your world. When you stay completely still, you look just like a normal barrel block that other players can interact with too. In the One Block...
This was the spoon guy.
Day 1. Hitting the wall with a spoon. We will do 1 hit for every follower, until we break the wall with the spoon. Today we have 2 followers. That means 2 hits. Day 1. Hitting the wall with a spoon. We will do 1 hit for every follower, until we break the wall with the spoon. Today we have 2 followers. That means 2 hits.
These are the largest backrooms monsters explained. Let's start with the Seawalker. You're sailing across the endless ocean when you spot a lonely house in the distance. And then it starts walking towards you. A Seawalker is a 4-legged giant up to 200...
What shit is SCP? Oh my god, I swear to keep hearing SCP videos, but they're annoying.
Nothing inside. Your shoulders will still tense, your back will brace, and your muscles will get ready to lift. But then, there's nothing inside. So your body is ready for a load that never shows up, which can make the empty backpack feel lighter than not wearing it. You see, when you expect something to be hard, you should prepare for it. And if it turns out to be easier than expected, then you don't just feel relieved, you feel stronger. If you put on a backpack with nothing inside, your shoulders will still tense, your back will brace, and your muscles will get ready to lift.
Oh my god.
Rare photos you don't see every day, part 43. This is the Statue of Liberty arriving in New York from France in 1885, before it was assembled. Next, this photo shows workers building the Golden Gate Bridge in the 1930s, without the modern safety equipment used today. Here's Times Square before it became one of the busiest places in the world. This is one of the first McDonald's restaurants opened during the 1950s. Finally, this is NASA's mission control during the historic Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969. Don't forget to subscribe for more rare photos every day. Rare photos you don't see every day, part 43.
This popular Japanese toy had its own theme song, app, and merchandise, but was later discontinued. But why? This is Pachi Pachi Clappy, and it's a handheld clapping device. In Japan, clapping your hands together is a huge part of Japanese culture, so people would use this for parties, sports events, and more. But the reason Pachi was canceled is because the company moved on to something bigger and better. And in 2020, they released the Big Clap, which also has its own app and clapping challenge to go with it. And then in 2023, the Baby Clappy was released to go alongside the Big Clappy.
Baby Clappy Day! 1, 2, 3, 4.
What the fucking shit? That's the other thing got canceled. That thing sounds... What? What the fuck? Wait. I fucking know this song. That's actually crazy that was a real... So that was toy, that toy made that song? That's actually interesting. Toy made a theme song and used it. Oh my god, why are there so much poop?
There's a version of Fallout 3 where blowing up Megaton is not an option. In the Japanese release of the game, they completely removed Mr. Burke, the man who asked you to rig Megaton's bomb, meaning the option to destroy the town no longer exists. What's also different is that they renamed Batman to Nuka Launcher, and this is obviously because Batman originates from the atomic bomb dropped on Nagasaki. And because of Japan's strict guidelines on gore, the perk Bloody Mess was altered, and the Cannibal perk was also changed to Mythic Power, which works the same, but you heal your wounds through a mysterious power as you breathe.
What the shit is this logic? The Japan version.
This billionaire offered $180 million to any man who could marry his daughter. And somehow, every single man failed. You see, a billionaire named named Cecil Chow announced that any man who could win his daughter's heart would receive a massive gift. The rules were simple. His daughter had to love that man, and that man had to love her back. At first, it sounded like a easy challenge ever, because his daughter, Gigi Chow, was beautiful, successful, intelligent, and even knew how to fly helicopters. So naturally, applications started flooding from all over the world.
I've been lucky a long time for $55 million. I'm not very hairy. I like Taylor Swift.
By this point, more than 20,000 men had reportedly tried to win her over. It was one small problem. Gigi rejected every single one of them. And the reason is what makes this story so great. Because there was one detail her father refused to accept. Gigi had always been in a happy relationship for over 8 years. But her partner was a woman. And Gigi's father, a man who never married and claimed to have dated over 10,000 girlfriends, simply couldn't accept that. Despite that, Gigi wasn't changing her mind, and she stayed with the person she actually loved. Which means the easiest $180 million in history ended up being impossible to win. This billionaire offered 100...
Japanese engineers were given way too much freedom, and somehow these crazy car features actually made it into production. First, Mazda. Some of its legendary pop-up headlights could actually wink. Drivers could raise just one headlight at a time. It served absolutely no purpose, but it instantly became one of the coolest quirks in automotive history. Then came Japan's solution to parking before sensors existed. Instead of cameras or beeping alerts, many cars had parking poles. These small, retractable rods popped up from the front bumper, letting drivers see exactly where the nose of the car ended. Simple, but surprisingly effective. Next is the Toyota Century. While other luxury cars offered power sunshades, Toyota went even further by installing motorized rear curtains, turning the cabin into a private lounge on wheels. Then there was the
Why is there so much hair on my floors even right after I clean? Introducing the new Swiffer Hair Magnet Deluxe. The Hair Magnet Deluxe traps and locks hair that lingers on floors that other tools leave behind or push around.
Little.
And the locking head makes it super easy.
Well, everyone, get to work. Okay, repair lady, why are you on break? I guess you're doing a good job. Wait, who? Wait, what? Wait, no. No. No! A guy died. Water park. I gotta go now. The nonsense. We are closing in 5 and closing right now. Goodbye, everyone. Everyone, get out of here. Right now! Please, because we can't have anyone past closing time. No one, please, quit pooping or peeing in the pool. Please, quit. Tomorrow, I see it. 5 people will be kicked out. 5 people will be kicked out. 5 people will be banned from our water park forever. And I see them come back in, they'll be hit with the hammer. Okay? We all know. It is past closing time. But there's someone still here. So, the rule. You'll get sued $100 for staying past closing time. Okay? Quit doing that. Okay? Goodbye. According, employees are going to sleep. So anyone who's stuck in the water park, we don't care. Have fun, lady. Stay here over the night. I don't care. Goodbye. The mafia. I have enough for that. We'll help you out.
For over 130 years, Strayer University has been making education affordable and attainable.
Today we open our own water park in Waterpark Simulator Multiplayer. Let's get building.